what the difference in the power adders do, since he's ran both, the twin turbo and Pro Charger.
And nitrous. Well, I mean, what do you want to know? There's nothing out there that's going to make more power than a pair of twin turbos.
You don't think the new screw blowers is going to make more like everybody's running now?
Nope.
Don't think it will.
Nope.
Horsepower wise?
Horsepower wise, twin turbo is the baddest shit you're going to have.
Or quick wise or fast wise.
The reason the Pro Charger cars are so fast, they won't make the power a turbo car will.
That's what the Indians have.
It's them zoomies right there. That's what makes these cars fast. The 600 or 700 pounds of downforce it puts on the front end when you launch, keeps the front tires on the ground. You can apply a whole lot more power, and this car will 60 foot 0.940 to where a turbo car, if you can get it down to 101, 102,
right,
you're doing something.
Yeah, oh yeah. So, and now you're talking, so now we're talking, you know, actually putting your horsepower from your motor to your flywheel back to the back wheels. All right, and I notice you're changing your tire size and your wheel size tonight. So explain to me why you go to a 18 from a 20 and to a 36 from a 34.
So when we originally built this car, we built it for a 36-inch tire.
Right.
Then the MPK rules came out, and
No 36.
they cut the tire size to 34.5.
Right.
So we put the 34.5s on it. I brought the car home, and I didn't like how the wheels set under the car.
Right.
Because I had a 16 by 20 rim with 8 inches of backspace, and that was too much.
That's a big wheel, big wheel.
So I swapped them wheels for some 16 by 20s with 6 inches of backspace, which if you look, it looks phenomenal. It
Right.
sits all the way out against the fender.
It looks like it's supposed to now.
But they are a royal pain to get on and off the car.
The 20-inch.
Yes, without just
from
disconnecting
pulling
the
the
shocks and dropping the whole rear end
Yeah,
out.
for pulling, you know, having to pull the wheel off the studs and keep it from hitting.
Yeah, and tearing the quarter panel up.
Quarter
So,
panel and all that. I did the same thing with mine.
so we are not doing MPK.
Right.
So I'm going to put the 36-inch tire back on it. Well, I have a pair of 16 by 18 rims with 6 inches of backspace. So
Let's go pull your sidewalls in 2 inches.
2 inches.
Okay.
But the 36-inch tire on the 18-inch rim will still have some bubble to the side of it. So I'll lose 2 inches, but actually when you put a tape on it, it's 1.
Right. And then when you go to from a 34.5 to a 36-inch, you're going to change your ratio a little. So,
Which the car was built for the 36. It's got the rear gear for a 36-inch tall tire. We're taking the car to Fuel Tech in 2 weeks to dyno it. They got a hub dyno. I don't want to be laying under there for an hour trying to get the tires and wheels on off of it. So I'm going back to the 16 by 18 for what we're going to do. We don't need to run 370s with this car.
right. And the hub dynos are more, you know, specific on numbers. So,
Don't tear the tires up.
Right.
And that, so anyway,
this car is just extremely nice. It's probably one of the nicest race cars I've ever seen, and I've seen a bunch. But just the power plant, transmission, 3-speed.
Turbo
Russell.
400 Mark Mickey.
Oh, Mark Mickey.
Mark
Okay.
Mickey 400 Mark Mickey converter.
Yeah. Good
Prolite
setup.
MH7 Hemi.
Damn good setup.
So we're going to get it dynoed. I'll probably roll it across the street to Proline and have them guys go over the suspension and make sure everything's set up how it should be. And at that point, me and Brendan ought to be able to handle it. Go to the track, test it, and then get it out, run some smaller no preps, and go do appearances. And,
Got any idea where you're going to start the year?
there's a good possibility it could be in Kansas at that little track in Ark City.
Okay.
I've
Yeah,
got.
they had a 3-event this year. 3 events.
No prep series, yep.
Yeah, in Ark City, new track, new concrete, new return road, everything. Supposed to be a pretty good setup up there. So I may go run some of that too with you.
When you get your car done.
Yeah.
For y'all watching, Pat owns the Novagina blown red 69 Nova.
Well, I do, and every step that I've taken in the last 3 years has been backwards. So we got it in a good place now, so it'll be out soon. I'm gonna travel a little bit with this Chevelle.
We're gonna go have some fun. We're gonna take racing back to having fun instead of it being our job.
Yeah, it's been so damn serious the last 3 or 4 years. It's incredible. But there's a lot of races this year. A lot of them.
That's what we're doing to the car. We're fixing to get. I got one wheel already changed. I'm fixing to change the other one.
Yeah.
And before I go dyno it, I got me a blanket for the F4 Pro Charger. Now I don't normally run Stroud. Nothing against Stroud. I use white safety for everything. But white safety does not make a Pro Charger blanket for this car. That's just insurance. That if something blows up there, I don't tear a carbon fiber front end up. So we're gonna put that on tonight, and then we're just gonna go over the whole car, nut and bolt it, make sure everything's ready, and get it ready to go to the dyno.
For you guys that ain't seen this car live, I encourage you, man. It is the baddest car on the planet. And if you'll keep up with the page or the YouTube or whatever on Team Monza 405, you'll see where he's going to be at events this year to come look at this car. This thing it's a showpiece. I mean, nice. Nothing about it has been. Nobody cut any quarters anywhere. It's the nicest car.
One of the Cameron Johnson race cars. Yep. I mean, I know a lot of you that follow me give him shit because it took so long.
Yeah, but look at the finished product.
When you see this car, you'll understand why.
Right.
I was kind of mad at first, but after walking around this thing for a year like we have, I mean, Brandon is about as picky as they can get when it comes to cars.
Yep.
And when Brandon can't find nothing wrong with it, it's a nice car. And the proof's already in the pudding. We've seen his cars run down the racetrack, they haul ass. So we know we got a good car, we got a good engine, transmission,
good setup,
rear end combo in it. So
this year we'll be out. It will be out amongst racetracks near you, I'm sure. So you guys need to come out and look at this car. This thing is absolutely amazing.
We'll have this. We'll have Pat's Nova, and hopefully Brandon's got his car done by the end and revealed. And we'll have him out racing on small tires with us.
We'll help old Brandon get that car done. That car's stupid nice too. So we'll help him get it finished up and get it out there with us.
But anyway, we'll do some more video. I'm going to show you some tricks on how we get that tire and wheel combo out of there that's so dang hard. Brian will keep filming and he'll edit this all together and make a pretty cool video for y'all.
Yeah.
And then we got another video we're going to shoot here pretty quick on our future plans and what we're going to do. Okay, so here's a little trick for all you guys that run into problems with fender clearance on your big tire cars that can't get your tires in and out of there. Put that on.
Ready?
Yep. Takes a little while when they're this big, but we've fought these and fought them, and I actually seen this little trick in a video one day and tried it and it worked. And they're still a pain to get off when you do this, but it makes it easier.
Pull all the spacers out after you get the nuts off. You're still going to have a fight getting it out in between here. This right here. This is going to be the toughest part.
The biggest thing is it makes a flat spot on the tire, so when you do get it out, you get it to drop a little bit.
Yep.
You can get it out. There it is. Good.
He's up against the lug studs inside the wheel. That's what we're fighting right now. That's what he's fighting. Out here looking at it.
That flat spot right there is what makes that tire come out of there.
Yep. From the vacuum. So we get a shot of this.
Me and Brandon fought them for an hour and a half one night getting them on there.
These are 5/8 studs. These are the big ones. So between this stud and this fender well right here is where that's a 20-inch wheel that he just pulled out of there. And the only way he could get that out of there is by vacuuming that down. He's going to go back with a smaller wheel, which will give him more
clearance here, so that you can pull the tire and wheel out.
Different size tire and wheel.
But actually, now that we learned this trick, before I put the new tire on, I'll set it up there and do the same thing. I'll vacuum it down, and then that makes it a lot easier to put on there.
Yep. Okay.
Yo, Brandon, come here and help me for a minute like you did on the tire last night from the inside, please.
Please, Brandon.
These little, he can get under there, yeah. He's stout as a mule.
We don't have that young shrink no more, Brandon. We're old.
What do you need me to do?
Right there.
Right there. Got it. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Brandon.
Thanks, son.
You need some help welding.
That right there is why you have kids.
Only reason.
When you're my age, it's handy to have him. He makes my life a lot easier.
Yeah, anything makes anything easier at our age. I'm actually older than him by a few years. Smidget better looking. Hung like a well rope.
He got more money for sure. And that, folks, is a 36 by 17 by 16.
Big difference. Huge difference. Look at that gap now. You can tell it's a fist and a half.
I normally put 7.5 pounds in these when I first put them on the car.
Let them stretch out a little bit.
Well, when we make a pass, we run them at 6.5, but after you do the burnout, they're normally about 7.5.
Yeah. That's true. Hold it, hold it. Make sure that don't hit that. All right.
Got a little more room here
Oh, it's gonna be good.
that I like, more than I like, but it makes it so much easier to work on.